Advertising agencies must embrace audits because they facilitate brands' transparency. An advertising audit may identify local non-compliance with a network creative agency contract. Welcome back to our YouTube channel at Enterslice. Today in this video, we will discuss the uses of advertising audit, its key elements and process. Let's start with the topic. Advertising agencies, like other businesses, need to audit their programs or strategies, organization and management style, environmental trends, overall effectiveness in maintaining and improving performance. Advertising audit has become a component of the evaluation. The advertising industry is adopting revised planning procedures. In particular, advertising audits can be used in different types and sizes of advertising agencies for evaluating the effectiveness of the agencies developed. Advertising audits are contract compliance audits of creative, productions, and below-the-line agencies involved in advertising campaigns. An advertising audit identifies local non-compliance with a creative agency contract. A production or creative agencies purchases services on the behalf of clients such as productions, TV, radios, press, advertising, and outdoor banners. Many contracts require agencies to reimburse such production costs at a net cost to the agencies. An advertising audit will confirm that production costs have been calculated correctly. It will also clarify that the agency is not retaining any balances that need to be refunded to the client. Similarly, costs should be increased as per the agreement, and an advertising audit would vouch that this has been done. The primary role of an advertising agency is to source product as well as creative inputs from a third party. An advertising audit checks the purchasing cycle to confirm that the agency procurement team implements by the control expected by the client. By conducting an advertising audit, you can estimate the assess advertising campaign quality, to clearly understand how tools can be used efficiently, check out the updated campaign possibilities, to define an optimal budget and how to use it more economically. Now, we have to understand what is the process for conducting an advertising audit. The following procedure is adopted for conducting an advertising audit. First, investment efficiency. Second, campaign evaluation. Third, final report. Fourth, audience segmentation. Fifth, post-audit follow-up. Now, what are the key elements of an advertising audit? Advertising audit include: confirm the agency compliance with a contract or agreement with the client, audit the agency remuneration, audit related to production and other pass-through costs, conduct an audit of chargeable expenses to ensure that the client procurement policy is followed, identification of related party transactions, identifying any process issues impacting cost and delivery. Now, we have to understand advertising audit checklist. The checklist for an advertising audit includes: care must be taken to consider the message conveyed to consumers, since consumer can challenge a claim. There should be no exaggeration of the product capabilities or performance. The pricing of the product should be transparent. All the relevant information must be clarified in the ad itself and should be not mislead in any way. This can include any significant conditions made in an offer that must be stated close or linked to the main claim. The qualifying text, known as the small print, should clarify the central claim. It must not be used to hide essential information. You must present a shred of adequate evidence to support all objective claims, that is, those that can be proved in advertising audits. Related to claims such as health, beauty, and slimming ads, high evidence levels are required. The use of unqualified environmental claims such as eco-friendly or zero carbon should not occur until convincing evidence is available. There must be clear evidence showing that the product will cause no human health damage by taking into account the complete life cycle of the product. This is from manufacture to disposal. While conducting an advertising audit, marketers are responsible for substantiating claims that appears in testimonials in similar way to other objective claims. It is also necessary to keep documentary evidence and the contact details of the person who gave it. It is allowed to compare with the competitor. This is done for vigorous public information completion. The procedure to prepare an advertising audit report. First, completeness. An audit must obtain the advertising schedule to reconcile with an advertising contract listing to ensure the incomplete statement advertising expense are complete. If the auditors find any discrepancy between these two listings, management must explain this point. Second, accuracy. This point covers matters relating to the actual amount of advertising expense. Second, accuracy. This point covers matters relating to the actual amount of advertising expense presented in the income statement and the advertising contract listing. This means that the amount and other data related to top transactions are mentioned in the accounts correctly. For example, the amount appearing in the advertising contract must be reflected in the actual advertising expense amount paid to suppliers. Third, existence. The auditor can verify advertising contracts by selecting some contracts for vouching. There are certain specified risks that the advertising as well as the schedule company agreed with its supply does not exist. 4. Presentation and disclosure. The assertion is made regarding the disclosure of valuable information on matters related to financial statements to user of financial statements. These include accounting policy, significant contracts, and an authorized person who can sign the contract. 5th, cutoff. The auditor should also focus on the cutoff. In case the auditor fails to check the cutoff properly, the amount of advertising expense presented in the income statement will be overstated or understated. At Enterslice, we believe in providing comprehensive advertising audit services. Our approach focuses on internal compliance supplier, performance and media agencies functioning transparently and optimally. And that wraps up our discussion of media audit services. Remember, media auditing is a valuable tool to ensure your advertising efforts are on the right track. If you have questions or require expert assistance, feel free to contact us by the calling number below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Until next time, stay informed. Goodbye.